The road takes you up Pelion, the mountain of the Centaurs, the summer residence of the 12 gods of Olympus, and the delight of thousands of tourists every summer. From Volos to Anacassia, Potaria, Makrinitsa, with their wonderful restored mansions, the hospitable guest houses, and the unique view which takes your breath away. On Pelion, all winter sports are catered for. At Hania and Agriolifkes, from November till spring, the pistes swarm with skiers skimming over the snow. From there, one can find oneself on the verdant green slopes of the mountain, in the infinite azure of the Aegean Sea, and on the unforgettable beaches. On the mountain of the Centaurs, the cobbled paths lead the visitors to alternative forms of tourism, like horse trekking, mountain biking, climbing, diving, and fishing. On Pelion, the seasons of the year cannot be differentiated one from another in terms of beauty. Spring, summer, autumn and winter, they all have different images to show as the colours change and the spring waters fall in incessant streams. The enchanting scent of gardenias and other flowers which fill the air all over the mountain. Pelion, with its delicious fruits, the famous apples of Zagora, its pears and cherries. In the churches of Pelion, the visitor is impressed by the wonderful icons and the carved wooden altar screens of great artistic value. ideal places for holidays. The beaches of Pelion, Χορευτό, Άγιος Γιάννης, Μελοπόταμος, Ποτιστικά, Κατηγόργη, Τρίκερη. On the south side of Pelion, the road from Lachonia passes through green slopes and leads to Agios Vlasios, Agios Georgios and Pinakates. From there to Visitsa and Miliez, where the traditional steam locomotive waits to take us back to Lachonia and brings to our minds images from the past. For 76 years, from 1895 to 1971, the old puffer train, Moutsuris, panted up the inclines of Pelion, carrying passengers and goods, contributing to the development of the area. Its creator, the Italian engineer Fairest de Chirico, father of the famous painter Giorgio de Chirico, constructed one of the most beautiful railway lines in the world, which will always be admired for its great aesthetic charm, its harmonious lines and its perfect construction. Today, the little train carries the visitor on a route with a view of the Pagasitic Gulf among olive trees and traditional hamlets, featuring the architecture special to Pelion. Wherever I travel, Georgios Seferis, the Nobel Prize-winning Greek poet, wrote, "Greece wounds me. In Pelion among chestnut trees, the centaur's shirt would slip among the leaves to wrap itself around your body." On the other side of Pelion, where the mountain of the centaurs is washed by the Pagasitic Gulf, the visitor will come across picturesque fishing villages and beaches which compete with each other in beauty. Agria, Katoukadzea, Kalanera, Aphissos, Lefokastro, Chorto, Milina invite you and challenge you to spend unforgettable holidays. On the other side of the Pagasitic Gulf, we find Neo-Anchialos, Myzela, Nies and Achilles, which promise peaceful and restful days. Historic towns on the plain of Magnesia, Velestino, the ancient town of Fairest, hometown of Rigas Phareos. Almiros, with its interesting museum. On the plain of Magnesia, Lake Kala is being restored to give new life to the area.